Good afternoon, ma'am. Why be?
Good afternoon, sir.
Kitang thing. Wow, weird. Say, tang. Dawa. Dogi tam lagi ko. Noi ma'am say hana GFC course kar yaw gives yaw re hai. Ano bona anam boy recommend to.
Ano wala na
Kanano nirbala hai. Iko yam to.
video se udah ba.
Do dia. Pindaw dera. Urba.
Udah. Koi chan.
Zigju udriba. Atay di.
Swipe tawraga kitang yengune akhoi-dadi loi ui. Not visible.
Tagi tawrag.
Ay ang udin eh.
Udri.
Yes, sir. Oui, sir.
Nirbala. Zigju de ham ba do.
For money.
Thare jo uraga udi.
Mu dia.
Ure sa.
Pindaw. Ama ura na hai do pindaw. Akada mo pe palit. Sige. Marker ge manam jijo irritant oi ko dugi. Aina George ko Hisam George quantitative aptitude ki part khara aina pairakani. Aduga noigi akoina target tawdoi ko. Hoi banking ki course ni but ultimately target sidi akoina question ama se yam thuna hotpa ngambagi wari ni ko. So prekha no haiwa ma kashu darkar leitre if you are quite fast yam thuna hotpa ngammi gai di any prekha nang tharu gai da loin khan ni da no ko. So target ti thuwa yong ko. Noi ano ba nga tane hero tai kana GFC yauro ba gai so dum yauro ko mai tai.
Yaw, sir.
Ano ba tane? GFC hana yauro yaudri. Yawe. Bipin la yawe hai da.
Oh, sir.
GFC se aina takpa yaw boy dera na ta doi mamang boy dera.
Mamang do 19
gi da. Okay. So anyway, kai di ko. So ano bagi khutak se ko. Target se yo. Question banking gi da normally hang is 35 questions ni prelims ki wari ni ko mains ki wari ko na sa se prelims ki na 35 questions ne ba langkhat pra. Whiteboard cassette lang trick lang na. Banking ki prelims ta or you can say this as tier 1 hai thai ne ko. Tam nga nge ko. Khanao se yam nuai boy. So 35 questions you are given a time frame of 20 minutes never. Yeah, got. So imagine to yo per minute na question ani muki chang lak torba. So your target is 1 minute na target to say 2 questions kumbaneba. In a counter gadum 35,000 over. Yeah, got. So you have one question, you have something like 30 seconds, 35 seconds. We'll say this as 35 seconds, 35 to 40 seconds. Targets yung prelims ki wari ni ko. So sige target se aina achieve to bangam na ba, what I have to do is aigi wakhan na di ai question nama se one question nama have se 20 seconds target to bio have ni da. And ngamna basu to doini ko. Some questions you can solve in under 5 to 10 seconds and nang satno no hot pangam gi question jo thola khini ba. Kamai hot ka da ge du di la ka doini ko tam na. In the due course sagi class e mathang chathar ko doi matung in na thuzala khini ko. Sigi target yo 5 seconds to 10 seconds, 20 seconds average ta ina thamnoi target 20 seconds thami se. Karam kanda ngamakani har gadi nangi khutna pen sinadabida hotpangama kanda. Eko. Yarige kolom sinabida. See, say it's not something you do it or you achieve it in a 1 day or a week or 2 weeks. Thought process to never when a talk of the class da kamaina khanga the ge chapter amamgi magi hotpagi blueprint amamam pirakaduneva. Like for example, time and work hierarchy, partnership hierarchy, time, speed and distance hierarchy, simple interest, compound interest hierarchy, profit and loss hierarchy. So anything my chapter sing zigi koi blueprint ama framework ama pirakhiniwa. Yeah, so framework to the nang na to godoi di saigi koi gi kehta hai sudoku haigera puzzle gi type ta fill in the blank gi type ta tabulation to the nana data do sat number khatani ko unnecessary oiba word khay koina sui iroi khut kolom ga boy ga kolom ga scenery gai nang tapthar khini ko habdi yamna iri gai tapthar khini nang na iba se handara aba number khata du iba haigala aba ko aduga hot padudang angka dudang hot laga kemda thadraga su sat data do fill in to ga sat derive to ga pat ta ngama aba. Then some toina practice to kodoi matungina nangi blueprint to laina matungda kokta bhawa kokta kolom yaudra arrive anka preliminary question gumbo di arrive anka ni ko sat kokta sat hegem go or sina si divide to lore sina si multiply to lore have to gi nangi process to brain the habituate work panga makpadugi level do bhaw neba nangno hona doise ko yai ko koi gi mayam chak char se na harakan chak pukham je sat chak ti do thang do pa nang khut ye na chagadra oina chagadra khande dana khanbra ne khanbro khando khande ko nang na chawa nang gi dominant oi ba nang gi khutuna dum cha ki ne attack to gi dana ko sometimes khut ham da video dum chaw su dum yaw ba yaw corona matamdadi khadang corona matamdadi saram dai da su natra sadring ai da su ta loraga su khut phasa na hamdo pi ba ko anyway process ti brain sta ngasai orientation ama lairi ba habit yam toina to pot se thugale hamni da yai ko speed of the brain sidi ngasai gi khut sina pa ba sungam ngam ba khut sina yaudragadi nangna khut se yauraga sum tawrigai potse taptharakhani ba nangna leiba noi yumdu dagi kangla mamang bau chatlo na have je wakhandadi phatlaw na kangla do ugharni havni but khong na chataragadi natra gari na chatardi matam changi da pen and paper sinar pasisu nangi kolom duga boy duga gi marakta friction du neba nangna deal tawdise do physical movement leirigai di tapthareba brain ki speed sidi lamba lai ponte dana ko super computer am dai bo hena yang ni super computer na match to na wa hona bada brain gi magi performance capacity sidi hit up to bada ngamoi na hai ni dana ko koi organic yam oiraga brain manung se ising manung da su lupa lai da magi fluid am lai ko anyway issue di aina hai sidi hot pagi mo chapter amamam gi magi blueprint kamaino hot kadagi do pira ani practice to sana ni class ta different kind of questions makhan sing do loina mak chapter khuding loina uthuani yai ko and practice to deba question sing sisu previous year ha ga di a noi like atha thab daga yauri do na a 2000 latest 2012 13 14 mi mangai re ko latest previous year ne hai do number question ga 2003 4 5 6 gi bo phane am phunga phap chen me yoi ta ko ju ji pho du mai dum tak pe yauri but adu nattaba 2020 2019 ko 2021 swai sida laiva trend je khangbam change ba say for example ngasai gi simple interest compound interest the question sing che tokhai na hangdre ba hojikan je hybrid ki type ta kan na hangali ba simple interest ka compound interest ka mix to raga example ni ko in hai se Sometimes noina question sum hot pada hana hot laga leiba natraga hana dai khar khangba amna simple interest 2 year ga compound interest 2 year ga ki difference ki my formula am lei jai ba. There's a formula, we'll deal with this by my chapter do that, but for the time being yo akoina tambadi chahi ani gi compound interest ka simple interest ka gi difference na tammani ba prekha da hangai question sina sida 2 year gi mohot or sida 2 year or ga simple interest sina 4 year go ma haijala ani ba huji natra formula pan ba yada na ba mong ga question se lakpa hore hamni da trend se. So if you are focusing, if you are putting your efforts in remembering the formulas, and if you are hoping that you'll be able to solve quickly through the formulas, then you are a bit out of trend. Because the way the questions are coming, it's about logical understanding of Malayaga. Sat what pangamakpa wakanzina sana wangamakpam chang eva formula shin adavida niko haise. So for all the chapters, for all the chapters, the formula pow high pabai sum mathau ta de nangi logic to fazana khangaga lori hani. So what is important is understanding the rational, logical way though. Speed have a pot say distance by time ne dudi. It's not about formula kakiwari na teda. Speed have a pot say speed have a pot say distance by time ne have. This is fundamental. Fundamental way of pot ne have ni da. Formula gi wari na teda. Sigi fundamental sing che khangbi gra lori have ni. Aina sigi formula the time puthoke hai ta the distance by speed ne khangbi lori. Distance puthoke hai ta the speed into time ne khangbi lori. Simple, seek her kangi of the Lord. You'll be given a blueprint chart. Ama yegla ni chart to the sumaina. Aina sumaina chart ama yegla ni speed to na sida thambiro hani, distance to na sida thambiro hani, time to na sida thambiro hani. So nagi speed 1, speed 2, speed 3, distance to common loigira, individual loigira thambirani. Time taken magi sumaita. So relation to the khangena. Speed leraga distance data the distance the sina divider sida thamme khange. Prekhada de no once blueprint say used to guitar you don't have to write a single letter unnecessary over, not even a single letter amo iro hamni. Speed ching do sida tak thamani distance so sida individual leraga thambirani time do sida lere. Okata wadum sana lore demand of the question de matungina. So unnecessary over word ibidaba. You are going to save nang na shida minus speed the distance sida nang na time na sumaina ilero na dra sdt ilero sumaina wording nang na tharak pakan sida unnecessary the question amamam da nang na mang de 5 to 10 seconds na hamni. Imagine to yo question num the 5 to 10 seconds mang ba so 5 seconds mang hamni word amai you the 5 seconds ti chat kini da chat ni da na ko word khak I the mean second khar di mang oi do.
Oh, sir.
So nang na word ahum mari isala di husing mang jarak tro yamna. Question amam gi nang na word ahum mari sum ikhala di kai kana ri ge dudi. Question ama da nang na word ahum mari khalak pada 10 seconds is chat khani one question gi 10 second mang gi bai sion. Kya question tara holak pa kana nang 100 seconds mang khala amni. 20 questions solve put you are wasting 200 seconds. 200 questions 200 seconds imagine to you. 200 seconds di aina question amamda 20 seconds hot ngam ta di kathana yo 10 questions nang no holam baya matam ne hamni da. Prekhada nang na 5 to 10 questions mi atopada hena thuno hot pa ngamak pai say it's a huge margin ne. Cut off city ngasai gi cut off ki maya duda cutoff particular cutoff am lai jarani cutoff ki mass dadi mi sing je prik shaura lai doine ba kana kharna 0.2 watt padagi la loi doini kana amna 0.1 hen badagi lan ki doini so ma pass this shaura lai doine ba. So what I'm suggesting to you or what I wish for you is you rise up above the cutoff level mark tara muk hen go ba natra 5 to 10 mark hen go ba then so ma pass dadi mi se yamoi hamni safe side the phazan le ho bora phatro prekha da phazan khan gem phatro swai da charak chahing na ga khanni khaloi gyan men ta da wi lai du budi en ngam ju thoe ngam sung ngam ni ko in the due course ko gi ain hai sine class se mathang chathar pudoi matung ina magi chapter amam gi blueprint aina hai kyu to chart ta yari gai chart ta partnership ki amagi no on the blueprint but prekha da ain hai se nang na khang doi se siga kalam ga gi mari laina ba siga gi laina ba row singi marakta laina ba mari adu khangar loi simple as that nothing more than that ade hin na no da khangi ai ke laite dakar laite hani da tak nang na fill in tor ko je number ngata ne and you are just going to calculate using the numbers apart from that you don't have to do anything and it is not required either thugalak se hani da ko speed to so it's about accuracy it's about speed. Accuracy will come when your logical thinking though very sound, very clear kanda. Accuracy. Speed will come when you keep practicing more and more. Chapter we are going to discuss some 15-20 questions. Different variety of questions discussed or kiniwa. Question amamam se kamaina my variance do kamaina approach to ge have duneva hot pagi mong di 90 to 95% of the problems we are going to deal with the same in hasne blueprint to like do that chapter amam ge na same way of solving amam ka pi tar ga di nang kai do way formula phaningai mathong ta dre hani all your efforts can be put into all your efforts can be put into practice to so class pre question sing sida class to give question sing sida nangi nongmagi mathaw moina ngasi class ta e ha matungda ngasi class ta khyo poche yum halaga ngasi tum rengai da amuk tang bhaudi revise to biram yai yade namni ngamoi
Yamne.
Prekhadi loin khanning in natro sida prekhaje khan rusya isum yausal liba duni na to bo kambu si yaw ba kamai to prekhaje loin khanning in natro
Oh, sir.
Oi sir,
Atay di kanam
pagka kan mapami.
atay di kanam khanning na atay di
Khaninge.
Yes,
Kan
sir.
mapami sir.
Khăn bà
Khaningi
mình
sir. Khan mapami.
khăn bà mình
good hai ho ne khan ba pa me loi hai ho ne see we have
Kan ba pami sir.
ôi sợ khăn bà mình
Kan mapami sir.
hai ho
Thawak tau pami sir.
thawak to pa me thawak ti nang prekha khan da su to hi di
Kan mapami.
khăn bà mình
hai ho ko sigum ma se khanning e ai oigani have say because nang na chindagi high hero pot say it has a lot of value akhoi gi atopa mi top ki wari na te ko nang na sada value yam leiba pot ne ba ai tawni haina singaga determination ama lai gi pot che the body remembers wakhan kha ki wana te ko the body remembers wakhan ga chang ga plap changmina kan da ni na mai pa ka doi se nang na wakhan da di si tawni na khalla lega hakchang du na ilak pangam da tar ga di ayu pa ni so synchronize to wam change nangi khalli bo wakhan du ga nangi hakchang si ga mai pak pa hai se it requires a lot of energy gyan taw ko tallaga leiraga kay haitare sum ningjing mangjing naraga leiraga khangadaba nate prekha se mai pak kadam te punsida mai pak ke haitaragadi it requires a lot of energy se pirak pase ngasai gi khogi motivation kay ko aingon da thona ha popot sing je thiyoba nangi wakhan sida ai prekha je khallaga ai shi tawdoini ai ima ipa na wajakhre mayam sigi ai kenom tangdi tawbini ko ai inaupa iche ichan singi tawbini si tawbini so something nangi drive ama thiyoba punsi sida purpose ama thiyu drive ama thiyu it gives you a lot of energy nangna ware as ngasidi ware as tabak mayam kai no chabore ware about the ai ngasidi angka khardor su hot taba yade habgi energy ama somewhere kai da nom dai tholakini ba karam kanda tholakani si se ha nangi determinations na yamna strong or kanda ai tawdaba yade na wakhan sida chap yungna lep khrakanda si se thole eba polio na hai ko ata agi Shahrukh Khan ni om santi om da so hai ne when you truly want something the whole universe conspires to help you achieve that nangi target natraga nangi objective to na hai dana so it's there kaya ko there nangi energy pirakani determination do phajana leibiu honani habagi wakhan do phajana thambiu and another point amtanga haijage ko masi sina orientation gi oibusu oibani mar to so dum hairake ko nangi mindset se am maru oiba prekha khan makhan da ba habdudi nangi hona zaman du neba but nang nasana tomta da kamaina hona han gadage nasana tomta kamaina check ta leijagadage dudi nang nasana khangzaraga leigadawni hamida adu khangjanamni ko ngasi hairi mayam sina formula hotpagi anko hotpagi mong dudi dum taglani e class ta do not worry about that what you should worry about is how to keep yourself in check every day every moment of your nangi life to nang honoring ai preparation dugi every pung khudingi every pung khai khudingi nungti gi nang nasana tomta check ta leijaw du neba hai sina ko technique adu da di toy class ta yaurani talakani ek kachin goya arai bagai loin taglani ko adu gi de kem matha sa biruno issue di adu na teba class ta yauriba loinama class yaugriba khudingma loinama khani have the laite dana si se noi da bit hard pay wari na te because the competition is such me lakh kya no ma some 30 lakhs yo brother from 1000 base bank ki SSC ki banking ki da 30 lakhs and 1000 ni 1000 but 30 lakhs da ki khan de maybe maximum there a few thousand sahi gotengi a few thousand khar khatane ba so issue now is are you above the average do you come into the top magi hierarchy top cream da yaubra sineba top cream maski top level to the top 1000 2000 3000 to the yaw the wise it's not about talent sheng na hai ko directly it's not about talent gifted oigi wari shungnan na te of course maybe one two few lam but it's not about talent it's not about gifted or being gifted it's about your determination it's about your perseverance it's about your ngangi capability to work hard every single day nang na som da tumma lai thoingai da mi di somna kan da mi lishing kya nom di ahing tum da video khona ram doi ni khalle yengom tang pung ma pantara ta sala kan da game ha pe tang sana ge na khalak pa timing natra sima am tang ha pe yeng thoke na khalak pa timing da ask yourself this or try to imagine try to see the few magi thousands of people got thousands of students working hard every second every minute trying to beat you nang bo mai thi ba pi doi gi honaraga lai ba mayam do imagine am tang tawri yengo ba na haktang on mai na pothar ge na traga na haktang wakhan choira ke tor ko da hai tare try to see god do imagine to botamo uwo ko adu ka na nangi drive on tholakini ba library gumada like pabagumagi kanab sisu aduni ko corona matamni oibo idaguna amani library gumba keno gumba koi Manipur tam tamna lakpudi laiko sisa Ibemhal gi su library facility lay na tra Kaisampata then tam tamna Delhi daga tawnai myam sidi coaching away wari nati ko Delhi se it's about the environment ka sina some 10 by 10 by 10 10 by 15 gumba gi ka sida 10 by 15 ko 10 by 15 gumba ka sida moi mari manga bara loksala layani tumba khatani ko moi lakto se war kanda the rest of the day they are going to spend in the library Delhi gi library hujik ti khang de ko Delhi gi library 24-hour hange ba ahing nung den kem darka lai they are open cha thakna ba cha po cha pham tan cha ba madum hange 24-hour so moina wara kan the tumba lakadin so imagine there are thousands of people if not lakhs ko there are thousands of people working very very hard trying to rise above the average hai tare noi bu maithi moina khangi bai je noi maithi piram doini lemhowi ba lakh kyanom da maithi piram doini noina khange haraga su lakh kyanom da maithi ba pi doini hamni so determination ama phajana laibiyo prekhaje khange na chap yung na lepaba oi targadi honabada wat pa yade hamni every day every single day you have to keep working hard working comparison later there is no equivalence of hard work there is no substitute for hard work talented people gi problem ama laiba haige ko ising sing na talented people gi problem sina kaino har ganda tangal le mo syam moina talented people sina pamis di thabok amje sat toksalama phat loisalama potha gi because they think themselves as a ngasai higher capability lay na yam thuna loisalama ga potha gi ni potha gi gen khalleba hard working people ga talented people ga gi khenar ko se adudani ko koi gi hair ga tortoise ka gi wari adum ni dana hangam ni da hair tortoise ki race to di dum ek pi ngai dei tama dai ne tame tamakte thengu ga
Tame, sir.
cheo gi
Tame, sir.
that is one of the most akoina budi tarai na lokthokpa but one of the most valuable lesson ni ko adudagi interpretation mayam am thokpa yaiba but noi gi aina khango na haise talented people gi problem je adune ba phone je break to talented people gi problem je adune ba pothar lai gi ni moi di sat tok thomaga noina pung amani tawge another any average on so issue the long run da di moi se mu yarakte ba yai ko long run da di moi se yarakte ba upai leite ba because hard work ko consistently hard work torok pa mi amna long run da di talented people se adum mai thi ba piram ni upai leite yai ko sisima thajaba thambiyo noi da talent hana dagi noina anka hana dagi hainajaba oiragana yam phare keep working harder so you can kaitan hena phajana honarak targadi phajana thuba ngamme hana hainajaragana yam phare hana hainadriba or match kitang hainade have orgasu keep working harder there is something called akoina punsida 10,000 hour rule havam laiko this is just a simple quantification of magi success principle amniko what is this actually hargadi mi amana mana activity thabak ama tawba kanda khoigi adum matam thadabase like for example isai sakpa mi ama oiro natra guitar khongwa mi ama oiro drum thinba mi ama oiro jagoi sa mi ama oiro natraga anka academician ama oiro natra anka toina sumpatpa mi ama oiro so anything mana a particular activity am khakta type of activity am khakta hojiki mi am khangna magi punsi sida mana du da thadar iba matam se 10,000 hour approach to raktar gadi kya tare ne talent nama tholeba genius level gi talent nama tholeba ma masamakna khanjarudaba adu yamna hairakani khangdaba pot ama tholakchari magi inbuilt ta hai tare ne amaina tholi no har kanda khoi gi brain gi hard wiring ani ko sisa brain se khoi gi nerve cells ngatani dana khangde brain cells sing che nerve cell ngatana to
Mane sir.
nerve cells sing di pet na 90% pet ni ko na pet sukar sa da ya de ko dai brain sharp ho gaya tare anyway it's just a joke yo what is a memory memory ama hai tar ga di brain cell ani gi marak ta signal tha bu ni da na memory hai se nang na ngasi khang gi ba pot ama hayeng hang chil la ga mu recollect tor pa hai se sigi particular group ama set to gar ni ba brain se da memory ama gi information ama gi adu gi same group of brain cells to gi mark to the connection do signal do mu puthorok na bo khona wa ni when you can generate the same signal you'll remember yeah I got the problem with the brain is 99.9 99.9% of the information is forgotten kaigino har kanda yo every second I on the information je bombard no intodra I give 5 sense organs sam lai jare da no ko sense organ kya lai ge mi ge 5
Hi.
6 was your rami
Sir, adudi hainaba katane 60 sude.
hing da gumba mamma kanda 6 sense ka thola to so lai lai da porama lai boy phori de
Adudi bhabna sagat po duni sir.
okay yam phare de man I the thing na je ai ta ni anyway so 5 sense organs na I on the every second information pirak ro brain jida piri never aina loksan mi da wa ni dana noina hojik phammam bayai phamung da hippaga yarum ba kambu su yarum ngani natra chokri da loin phamra ne
Pame sir.
Mane sir.
phamung da yaw bu su yarum ngani phamung da like pa ba gi habit lei ba khar su yarum ngani sai phamung da yaw pa yaw bro kumar
Honestly, yawi sir.
yarum mi sin phajuk ka sing khalaga ing mai na upai lai ta mai ni ka hojik kan khuing ji de kenom tore but anyway see exercise tawraga yawbusu dum yarangani multitasking ko yot ka thangalaga anyway yo every second the brain is given or the brain is getting information but auto delete ne have neither understand the god this understanding the functioning of the brain will help you go a long way nang na brain je nang na kamaina tackle to wada ge se khanga kanda nang gi preparation do mai kai chumna phajana chatpa ngamni ba tadi blind da dum pangon honra pa nang kamaina prekha khali no har kanda khumbam khang do understand your brain nang gi functioning do that way chappaga si to da ya de na straight ta nang gi preparation do chang ba yai dana si hai hori se kai gi no har kanda di nanga aiga unagadoi se maximum the nong the 2 hours neba or 2.5 irone interaction phangdoi se the rest of the day it's for you to decide what to do lemhoriba nangi pungsing no magi lemhoriba matam dudi nang na sana na sa handle tokjagadawni havni the which is very crucial class the takadav dudi takhani makha tariba numit to kaidoge have duneva so now yo brain ge sigi connections yo aina laiba aigi brain still laiba information je 99.9% je loin kok thoi neba yai da no ko aina ka anobam da sometimes it so happens classroom da tha ama muka phajala ba satra sing sida ka sida fan kya pali ka sida switch box kya pali natraga switch machine kya pali ji khangde da udi uri ne ba class sida chang pada but observe to rudab retain to rudab si se kaida hit to roga kaida kamaina solve to wadagi har kan da dai there's a particular graph I'm like but hold on graph to yela kige but hold on see rules brain sita aina chamana ba information je hanjan sum tha sanar ba yai ko adui targadi brain gi connection se yam phazana strong oi hamni no sai aina horok pada hangiu do chak pukham do thang do pukan da khut yena cha sira oina cha sira khande na hai do kaigino har kan da hek gyan tar padagi nangi dominant hand yet natraga oiduna dum chara la mi no wakan sungkhan khanda bido auto da ka auto response tak tawri ne ba anka hotpa lairik pa wa haibasisu nangna sum repeatedly sum topic ama chapter ama se natraga anka gi every chapter se sum toina sum repeatedly hola kana brain da hard wiring torga set am tawgini ba sigi je hack set tograba sigi set to buje kai do no aina pamisna ha chapter am gi noi da piriba hotpagi mong aina table da ulaga hotpai mong do anka je sum toina sum holaga set am tang phajana tohan go ba adugi blueprint do nangi kok sida set hack to gibaga nang kolom yaudраga su anka do khar live oi targadi kolom su yaudраga su kok ta tak launa dum hot khani hamni da this is not about talent this is about repetition this is about so this is not about talent but this is about sai repeat toraga hanjan repeat toraga set to ho have blueprint to doi tari prekha da yam bhajana thurakani ba kyan pai ko aina hai se ma understand phajana to go hariba pot se lairu hai se sidane lairu on hai se masai gi haiba da budi am laiba but thabak oina pangthorok di noina every day natraga chapter amam je nukti gi ngamdraga su every 2-3 days khuding sum repeat to bi be ai da adoi tadi prekha naksala kan nang kem matha sani ngai lete because it's there nang tha hum mari manga taruk changna hanjan na numit nini hum ni la sum revise to dana lao ponina brain da hard wiring changram ne ba si kai da we level am lakhini ba sigi level am cross to khini ba nang sum practice to bogi average sa mayam na practice to bogi level do hik lan ga gak no na ma lakhini ba sigi hek lan gi ba average ta gi hendo pai ta ni bak no na ma kapak pam lakhini ba pick am lakh pa ne ba si question hek geng ba da sat lo na kaya ta ne automatic ta solve to ge to bogi mong da ma lakhini ba no sa gi pukham thang do pa da yen na ra oina ra dum direct cha ge to bai tap ta sigi level to achieve to have ni it will come only when you practice more taiba class taiba approach mo hot pe mong do adu khatang sum sillaga hot laga o gyan tare na thamjan graga di kem kanadre koi gi proper on lai dare kanga makha da langjan ba thang ha bra kang kha thang hai dane kang kha thang hai dane calling charaga kemta sinaba yadav do issues understand the value se khang over pot sigi nang toina sinai ba thang toina phengi ba thang du di jat sinaba yai da sigi value se brain nang na paliba aina paliba koi myam na paliba brain chidi almost magi weight se 1.3 to 1.5 kg ne ba hardware di chamane nang su aisu toina mok chamane sinaba gi mong yai ko sinabagi mong du da loi khenar pe wani da and sinabagi mong du da hanjan na some effectively sinaba hairagadi some sinaragadi amukena thure have wani talak ka doiba approach to imagine to ba akoi gi brain se it's like your nangi phone ko android ki phone hoigera iPhone hoigara. It's like your phone. Then you
Excuse me,
operating.
sir.
Yeah.
Manipur understand tꯧdaba yawa mal.
Manipuri.
Understand tꯧdaba yawa mal.
Yawa male.
Understand tꯧdaba.
Taudava.
Sir, chat message lakhibani hujik ani.
This is K. And this is family. Okay, fine. Okay, so your brain is like your the Android phone you have, or it's like your iPhone. So we all have the same hardware. Just before I told you, it's like 1.3 to 1.5 kg. Each one of us have the same brain size. So it's like your phone, your smartphone. Imagine if in your phone you don't have the calendar app, or you don't have the dialer app, or you don't have the messaging app, then your phone is kind of useless. You can't do anything much, or you can't do much with your phone. Understand this, you need to have particular apps like calendar, like dialer, or you need to have WhatsApp, or you need to have Facebook to access all those functions. Without those apps, your phone is as good as that. It's useless basically. So your brain is like that. We all have the same hardware, but the issue is the way we think, the way of approach for solving a particular chapter, let's say compound interest, simple interest, time, speed and distance, partnership, whatever, mixture and allegation. The way you approach, the normal way is going to be the inefficient way. But I'll show you, or we will show you for each chapter how to solve each of the problems of those particular chapters in a much better, in a much simpler way of approaching. We'll show you. So that is installing the app inside your brain. It's like installing the calendar app. It's like installing the messaging app inside your brain. So you need to have way of approach. You need to be aware of these apps. You need to install your apps. It's like, see, when we teach in the class and show you that this is the way, this is the approach you have to take up for, let's say, time and work. When you see the way of solving in the class, you'll be aware, oh, this is the way to do it. Yeah, I got this. I understand this. But if you don't practice, it's just like watching a friend of yours installing the app, calendar app in his or her phone, and knowing that the calendar will show you the dates, time and everything. You can fix the alarm and everything. Yeah, got. But you yourself, you won't install the calendar app inside your phone. It's the same. When you come to class, when you understand what is being done in the class, and when you don't practice at home, it's the same as watching your friend use those apps in his or her phone, but you yourself do not install the app inside your phone. So what's the purpose? There's no purpose of attending the class at all if you're not going to practice at home. Because ultimately, my target, your target, each one of us target is to clear the exam, is to make you clear the exam. But for that, you need to be sincere, you need to be determined, you need to give in the extra hours, you need to give in your effort, hard work. Without which, you won't be able to install the app. Installing the app is not as simple as you do in for a smartphone. Installing the particular approach of solving a particular chapter is like you have to repeatedly keep practicing at home in whatever time you can get. You have to keep practicing. That way, that way you are going to have the ready-made approach installed inside your head. So this is the way to go, and that I cannot tell you more about the importance of practicing. It's you who's going to determine whether you clear the exam or not. Approach khang madudi There will be many people who will know how to approach in a quicker way, in a faster way. But the problem they'll have is they don't practice. They don't give in the effort. So it's useless. 95% of the people who fail in life, they know how to succeed. 95% of the people who fail in life knows how to succeed. But the issue is they do not implement those things they know into action, the convert of them. So the question now is up to each one of you. The question is, are you a doer? There are only two types of people. One who is good at doing things. Second type of people is those people who are good at coming up with excuses for not doing those things. First, those people who do the things they should be doing. One. Second type of people is those people who are very good at coming up with excuses for not doing those things. Yeah, go see that.
Yes,
Understand?
sir.
sir.
So choose. Choose. You have to be a doer. See, say, another very important. Maybe next class, we will deal with those chapters. Don't worry. I'll show you the most simple ways. But today is me. My job here is to brainwash you. Brainwash you in such a way that you become successful. You clear the exam easily. Set a path for you. Lambi yama maike yama chumthoke. Yeah, again, no, not brainwash.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sure. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sir.
Agaidagi kambu mi jam jagraba punsibu nungchijo kambu do suicide bomber on to thadorishdi. Brainwash to wagi power se. Natra. Apabarom da brainwash to weirdi param gada woga. Nang ISO hidawaya de na paraga hypnotize to raga. Positive but anyway, yo, this is very important now.
Sir.
Yo, this thing, it's not about I'm going to study 6 hours tomorrow, I'm going to study 5 hours tomorrow. That is not decision making. Decision making is when you think of doing something and you actually do it. That's a complete decision making. Differentiate between decision making and wishful thinking. Yeah, go. Wakanda bamna sagale si togdorne prekha khandorne no wakanda sagat paduga asingba decision making duga differentiate over. Decision making is when you actually do the things which you thought of doing. Yeah, got. This is the root cause of all our characters. We are the sum total of all the experiences or all the small decisions that we have made up till now. Understand this, God. It's very important. What I am today is I am made up of all the decisions, all those small things that I have done so far up till now. Now, example of them. Let's say you meet up with a friend, you just met a friend today, or you and your friend today decides that tomorrow let's meet at 4 p.m. or let's meet at 5 p.m. tomorrow. When tomorrow comes, then you felt like, oh, let me go at 5:30 because I know he's always late, so he'll be coming late. So let me just go at 5:30. That is, the problem starts there. You decided, the day before that you are going to meet at 5. But when the time comes to actually go at 5, you just delay the matter, coming up with some excuses that, oh, he'll be late, this, that. You go at 5:30. What happened is you do not, or you did not respect the words, your own words or the decisions, the thought process that you just had. Nang nasana khangiba tawgena haigiba poto nang nasana ngakchadreba. This is the root cause of all the procrastinations. You have to keep in check you have to be careful of the things you say you will do, the things you decide internally that you will do. Keep a track of all these things. Never think or never plan unpractical things. I hang pung tara like pani na kan oiroida potudi kanjandam na phaiba tawni na su khalunova. Practical among the set your targets, set your daily targets, set your daily routine according to your capability nang your own understanding do matungina practical among the set it that way so that you are going to conquer step by step, step by step, step by step. A journey of 1,000 steps, a journey of 1,000 steps is completed by taking one step 1,000 times and have interpretation. A journey of 1,000 steps is this big of a job. It's this big, but it's going to get completed in small steps, one step at a time, taken 1,000 times. Your focus should be on every step, not on the whole picture, whole 1,000. If you keep thinking about, oh, I have to take the 1,000 step, I have to take the 1,000 step, then you are just going to feel the pressure, then you are going to feel inferior, you are going to feel yourself shrinking. So to give up all those, to eliminate all those negative thoughts, you just keep focusing on what I have to do today and what I have to do tomorrow. The plan that I have to do today, focus on making it a success. So achieve the words of Novanutigi. I know a sipung ani like pani, tang haraga supung ani the pasana power, or they karhena papier lawyer. So keep achieving every day target nama set though. This is society, it requires a lot of self-discipline. This is the very fundamental character, self-discipline. This is the very fundamental common character for all the great personalities that we know today. Si yaudana kanamta mai pawe. Lotri pawe na makalam ni ka. O si yam to pawan ma mi slay ni. Thengna da ba.
Cheng sir.
sir.
Migi star ni ko aduna. Aduma di ay su khang de am ay su thengna re am to pawan ba. Car car power lakani, activa car power lakani ko. Aduna du oigre. Moigi laibak to na moi laibak ni koi laibak ta di du tamam de na ko. Those things apart, this is very important. No magi. So what you have to do today, see haba numita salaba. When you hit bed, you have to learn to program yourself. When you hit bed, when you are in the transition phase, just before sleeping, ngaktang di ay hip paga monda wakan ngaktang di khalli da ek tumda ringai gi timing da. So in that transition phase, imagine what are the things that you have to do tomorrow. Do imagine to boisu in such a way that nangi nasamaki image ama create torga tawgadawa potsing do loinamak si paraba angka pungani holaba, reasoning pungani pungama holaba, English ki half an hour torba. So try to imagine yourself doing all those things and try to imagine to go mit the it's a very strong message ne wakhanda esi to mane khalla tawgiba natawa nang na samaksina third party amoina nang na samaksi image ama create torga nangi ka da si to ba imagine tawjoba because it's going to send adumaina utargadi it's going to send a very strong message to your brain adugo adudo heng hek hogalaga so adu hana sat law thoga phuk hogathiba yai ko it's about brain say see information gathered to was koina we depend on our sense organs the most dominant brain na khwaidagi dependent over sense organ koigi mid ko sight yai ko no the hujik nang na layo mafam dagi sorok machin natraga dukan tana pol leiba ma mid khumjallaga chatlo haragadi it's going to be very difficult but nakong khumjallaga chatlo di hui konga dum chakhiyai dana yai yade dependency
Yes, sir.
understand the dependency mint na ugiba is kamuyam na stronger seeing is believing and haigalam neither it's not about seeing is believing or everyone but it's about it proves the dependency of the brain on site mit sida kamuyam na depend to have though so aduda ne ina usi harido imagine yourself wakhan sida nang na samak na hayeng je si to ba do kaishu wakhan na di kaishu gui gadam na tena adu khallaga tum khwa nida hayeng hogalam dai ju ngaktang minute amani pharaga adu do khalamaga hogaloba this is you trying to program your brain into doing the things efficiency am wang khalak pane ba si toraga de otherwise nang na like pa do ni harga phamdar ni chapter anka gi si di percentage hot ke na percentage asi kya bit yaw de da to chapter ma mu pai khalani asi su kya yaw de english sa mu yeng see delete dallying jump to the matam kya manghan ge kana da but when you plan ko nang na tawge na ningraba tawdab su ya de ko tawgadab ni adoi targadi it becomes efficient torkadam ne nang na si tawni hargadi si pagadab chapter nga si di by the way mixture and allegation pukham hotni hargadi haigera hairogera nangi ngamjabi thakta matam changgera hotkadab tawge hargadi a thing is difficult before it becomes easy hanida pot ama se lai dringai dane hana lungi ba nang si chapter ama hainazaba chapter ama maths ki ni khang de any subject ang ni khang de yarum targadi hana thengnagraba pot oidoine hana hainagraba pot oidoine ba adugi chapter jo horokpa de nang waram doine ba but once you get used to those things it becomes easier for you ko habit ama form to bukanda it requires a minimum 14 days ne bachang isyo understand to yo sis aina haitre hariba poto aina haitre hariba chapter do nukti gi minute 30 natra pungkhai do so nam phu the question ama natra ani ahum dang hol loba nukti gi and try it for masagi 10 minutes somewhere you try it for masagi 14 days try to ring over 15 days sure kon me to the light for ani pot jai ko 21 days sure this set to grada me brain gi magi sidi hardwiring ne magi ke heta ne functioning ne so understand to haina ba haiba chapter laite haina ta ba haiba pot laite it's about how much familiar you are with the topic with the subject if you are not familiar or you are not used to some topics then it's up to you to give in the extra effort haragadi no mada shina gai tawudu na te ko no numit chupa ma paw hante it's not at all useful to keep sitting on a particular topic for the whole day not at all advisable not at all productive instead of that kada we 15 minutes 30 minutes kumbadang every day thugai over natraga 2 days kumba thugai over brain sida ngasi keno ma yengaga tum rakanda magi reorganization ama tawjariba subconscious ka conscious ka gi aduga hogolani amuka yengani amuk tum grani reorganization ama amuk tawrani yai ko dumaina hanjan na repeat tawra kanda it becomes ke haitane tam na light thora ani poch understand to fazana nangi kaitane way of preparation do kamaina to godagi have the ko haisina class study topic ki potpagi mong khartani chapter khar si sumain to tani but aduda loire dana makha dudi nangi honazamanni nangi humang mamanni man mamanni sumang mangoi ko sumang mangoi anyhow anywhere kaidana ma dum reflector kani sima thazo aduna honaba tangano great success comes with great sacrifices understand to ko si se nang na hanadagi sum toriba laiba sum tor laiba mong da sum torga ano mai pakpa phango dudi yaroi ba to achieve something new to achieve something great you have to pay the price and the price is your hard work the effort tuna sigi mina honabang nukti gi honabang ngamba continuously prepare to ngamba duna mai pai se ko pai lete sidi ai haisine sum toina holaga di blueprint to set to guitar ga di question card live or ga di 5-10 seconds to hot pa ya khade cc number sing do khar familiar oi bo shela ga di tak chimpa pura ga do ji adu dani ko kem yaw da bi da boy kolom yaw da bi da hot kala ka do ji anyway sini body orientation now ama tanga hai revision ki maru oi se this is very important aina huzik angka ma nasai gi brain na kawan bagi chang bani ko sida uttoi se aina huzik topic ama natraga any subject ama anything aina huzik phajana pare natraga phole gyan tare haiseba so I understand everything right now if I don't revise it's going to fall like this so by the time you reach 1 week without any revision what you retain will be just 5 to 10%. Understand, Toga? You just read once, you just understood once, then you just throw it away. You don't revise, you don't reflect, nothing. Then after 1 week, you are just going to retain 5 to 10% of what you have understood or what you have read. So, if this be the case, then what's the purpose of reading this whole thing? Aina ningsu ningsang aroidaba pot amado aina matamadiam thadaraga parubagi kai kanari hamni so Arnold Schwarzenegger na have though if you are doing something if you decide to do something give it your 100% hamni if you are doing something give it your 100% otherwise you are just wasting your time and have strain anyway we'll continue for a few more minutes let me see katang ni tenzal ani upai lete ko ubangam re kana anyway noida sum onaning malawagi la abad see concept how to break this cycles it's very important how to break this cycles whatever you have read whatever you have solved huzik na togero poto before you sleep tonight you have to revise at least once masi tumdringai bawgi manungda muktang revise tobiramo habni now revision doesn't mean you have to do the whole thing again topic ama pawa gst anything to also loi namak paw hanjan na paw hamte revision doesn't mean rereading revision means important topics do amtang di remind tawrammo hayni ko. So let's say inside the class we solve some 10, 12 or 15 questions today inside the class. Then go back home, pick some maybe 2, 3 questions. Before you sleep tonight, pick some 2, 3 questions and try to solve them before sleeping. Go. Anywhere throughout the day before sleeping, at least solve some 2, 3 questions. So that's your revision. Then it will try to come down like this. So next one day, amuktanga question ahum mari hotpiramba. Then 3 days manungda question ahum mari hotpiramba. Then 1 week po manungda amutang full da amutang hoto ke share. Then it becomes the memory becomes minus it becomes stable. 90 to 95% nangi memory is stable oigani ba. CX stable or give the idea after every week kuding any khangde nangi sang kanda dum revised or hot sanagi yari hami. Understand this part. This is very important. It's not just about maths. It's about every subject. It's about every topic. You have to revise. Revise doesn't mean rereading of the whole thing. It's about remembering the key points. Key points in the sum changa yang biramba. Maths ki the question ani hum guma sum hot piramba. The day nga sai high give though. Tum murka on the brain reorganization am tawiba. Revision taruk taret mga taruk taret sumaina question home mari to akanda nangi own understanding that is something ama takpiba tak pa yada ba nang nasagi understanding da ama thoksa rakhini ba nyo go ai ke no mahai ge sisda something like 42 have a potsida. No, we'll just 21 has. Example, Nigon, this is the way Sagi brain get thinking say 42 have a number is the let's say you have to divide by 35 or 3.5 now divide those in half. The normal way what people would have done is 42 is the 0 after 35 already. So mind the ugadra.
Tawroi.
Kamay to as there.
Adam point yaudari and Toga.
Do not throw point out the winner throwing to
Adam point ani kan 3.2 jida ani na pulin na.
Ida dum sabena ka lage. 6.
6.
Ida 0.5 tarwa. Now yo, what says C going to poker? What if I tell you intermediary the 7 helega? 7 enough 42 is the divided Uganda AC 6 pange 7 is the 3.5 na divided with the 2 pange 6 2 are 12 answer set 12 tani have net. There you go. Another concept we'll say something like 81 ziga 4.5 ziga zikto zero. There you go. What you got some understanding the nangi approach to lack on. What I understand is 9 have an intermediary. I'm a lower 9 sina sida divided with 8 pangeba. 4.5 sina sida divided with 2 panga. How this is 4.5 sina sige 81 sida kakpaganda 8 2s are 16 taramani have nila.
Sir, 9.
Yes sir.
8 to 9. Sir.
8 to 9.
I'm sorry. No in here So that's the duty of the students. Every student Oza Satrama my pae natraga Haide has a come kanda haiga the Gehakan Oza de Helakanda ka. They Helakanda, a same bus hatragi can also. That's all is the we get there. We have Socrates, we have Plato, we have Socrates, we have Aristotle, we have Alexander. Alexander's na moigi generation ahumgi ozagi final product ni ko. Plato dagi, Socrates dagi, Aristotle dagi peace na preach tawra laga. Alexander Europe kanda final product to ke dewi Prithvi conquer tawroge na tholi ni dana ko. So ozale hore dana. Anyway, see concept say yarega. So worry ne sigumba mayama no is thola kiniba. Takpi ba yadava haigadra nangi own understanding the thuchara kiniba. This things comes when your hard wiring becomes very strong. Adugi level do achieve to have niga. Kaidala kani effort pibam changneva sise. So it requires a lot of effort or yamzu khanjalo no. But just no one the honaning bagi in high energy level yam changi. So you need to have a lot of energy, you need to have a lot of determination, keep working hard. Similarly, now maths kita lapukanda that's about hojik worry side na hasagi nangi motivate to na ba kamaina check the legadege do khang na bagi worry ko duga maths kita ngasagi akoi ge target che 20 to 30 seconds thumb je one question do ko sina prelims ki worry ni ko tar to the kitang expand to rokani question kitang lo rokudai matungina but for now the target is this. Yeah, there. Banking is the Sir Hemant so hiram money ko. Question nature say pattern say koi simplification approximation gumbagi the 35 questions ni ko total the prelims like. So C is the approximation gida or simplification gida 5 questions kumbalani. Quadratic equation gumbada 5 questions muglani. Yeah, I got then statement curse in 5 questions kumbala kadra. Yeah, I got. So around 15 questions the minor simplification approximation. Yeah, I got quadratic equation gumbagi solve over. Quadratic equation the value direct greater than less than hangi or number questions. So x ko y ki value say option A then x greater than y greater than x dot x is go to c sumina to option is mine kana hangali magi quadratic equation ani pega aduma laijagre. Apart from that magi word ko topic wise oina hangba some 20 questions kumbala kani ko dagi be it from time and work or ratio proportion percentage. Yeah, I got then simple interest compound interest. Yeah, time speed and distance string equations bond and string equations mixture allegation partnership ki matangda. So adugumba topics sing lemhauri duneba marks score to gadabdi adugi 15 to 20 questions sige simplification quadratic equations ki khaidokra matungda yeah ko lakadoi questions sing duneba decide to doise nangi fate che 35 questions sing sige mota manungda average the score tongna kadoise sini ba am to ina practice to the mina 17 sai muga phangadra 15 16 17 sai da khar to ina practice to wa mina to doisina some maybe 23 muka yorangadra but your target should be 30 plus. Yeah, got. When you get 30 plus and you get them accurately correct answers, you are in a very, very good position to clear the exam. Maths tay am wang na phang pai che nangi kana ga doi ne ba. Sa tar ka doi ni ko. Kam kan de achieve to bonga makani ha kan sida. There will be some questions which you have to leave ko pai later na pra mo ngam da moi gisu examiner sing gisu my standard ama maintain to jai ni da. Question lu na hang banga me kana with the so I know the 30 plus and there will be some 2-3 questions which will be it will be good if you just skip them. Kanada the matam ya mangiba oigedo oitagadi hundumana faidana. Aduguma question any home the showing your kaniba. So the art of scoring good marks is also about understanding which questions to leave. La laga negative chat kidu shorpudi thadumana faidana. Adu shorpudi lemhoriba question 32 33 the shina gai padana khumgimna phai. Aduna don't be stubborn inside the exam hall. You should never be stubborn. Question je hek yeng ani wa phat law na. Hek yeng ba kamai khot ka dagi se idea pak law na pop up tor ka da ne masai in have the auto da chak pu kham intro po da khut yen na intro po tap ta char again. Adu ki tap da pak law na pop up tor ko stage tu ne ba khoi na prepare tor go ho la ga practice tor du se. Question the hek yeng ba tak pop up tor di khole. Pop up tor train out leave it. Kona la lore. Tak 20 to 30 seconds na sat like hot here down they have me. Simplification quadratic equation magi laksagini my chapter da but simplification gi da di am thoina kishu hena takngai leite ko. Target city khoi chapter wise to ko doi sing sida thugalakta ta di marks e phangoi da. So this is your target and this is doable but provided nangi approach me am the fazana kokta set tawro hanjan hot sanaraga and kaidawi nangna practice tawro kudai matuina kolom yaudrabo hot ngami gai thugalakini ko yamna prelim study adyam kahena su question luna hangoi. So this is our target ngamba phangba oi sano ngamni khanbro ngamoi khanbro kamai tawge isada thajajabro honaning ba phawbro phawdabro kamai tawge ngamni khanbro
Khale.
Power.
Yeah. How is it?
How is it?
Good. Yam phai. Honaning powering is the energy, full of determination. Gamnina khalido. Asing ba thabak to ontopio. Yes, I have to. Do not be those type of people who are good at coming up with excuses. They planning the poto ko do na as si di adu chalu dagi ai gano to bangam je pa bangam je khot bangam je. Those are silly excuses. Every day of your life, try to set priorities. Life is all about nangi priorities, setting priorities. Categorize the activities that you have to do in a day into 3 or 4 categories as per your wish. Have a priority A are those activities you can list out here A1, A2, A3. You can list out. Nongmagi nangna tawdaba sukya yadaba activities that's your top priority. Then those things which is good if you do it today or tomorrow, that's your second B priorities. C priorities is which you don't even have to do, but it would be, I mean, like whatever, it's not important. You can live without doing those activities. Those comes under this type C or priority number C. Priority A are those things which compulsorily should be done by tomorrow or today. Priority 1A never see. So in planning out your day, in doing or carrying out your day, never do those activities under priority C or priority B before the whole priority A list is completed. Strictly follow the but try to have a mentality of that. Masigi aigi angka question kun hot they have say make it your priority A the thammo have neither. Masigi game sanaba natraga shima may yeng by say have the priority C never. You survive even without playing a game for today. So that's priority number C. Without completing priority A, if you are the type of person who's jumping to priority C before having completed all those under priority A, then there's something fundamentally wrong with your approach of studying or your preparation for the exam. Kyan tay ko hai chima? Tay, tade.
Hi, sir.
Life is all about priorities. No one has, I mean, access the matam kanam laite ko. We all have limited time. Kunchi yu yang wargadi yam ten ba pot ni da. No ju khangau de chahi kun na jano ma loi shramani. Natra. Kai bu khangau ge na. Dom chat khri do. Ono tawgada ba thabak to di phagana plan do ga set to bo ta mo si che. This is very important. Yeah, got see priority set to was important no. This is for daily ki worry ni ko si sima gyan tar. Second, the see same implementation je another way ngasai like pa da mukup tharak ba. QA quantitative aptitude ki nangi topic syllabus ta we have some 26 topics got advanced ki part kharaga then koi normal arithmetic ki part kharaga. See is the ngasai question se nang na set to ba mu priority se mu maybe abc si da su abc khaido kera khaido ogera nang na already haina jaba. This is similar to that SWOT test ko strength weakness opportunity and this is your threat but si to thokraga nang na khara haina jarba nangi chapter sing do list out to thamo kitang marak sarak ta live do ma list out to thopiro then yam no worry ba chapter dum ga list out to thopio like hanadagi already hainarba chapter sing do di maybe once in a week you can revise intermediate ta live do na maybe 3 days kudingi na revise to vi quite why have a prakhada si am important oriba like maybe a koi mixture and ligation simple interest compound interest kumba or even probability nang na hainaba khar wa ba but prakhada important oriba do na sida thamba. So this thing you have to practice maybe daily. I think 20 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, but nungtigi. Why have a pot today? After 2 weeks, see the difference in your mentality, in your ability to solve those kind of problems. Haigadam ni ko strategy je pagana semjal laga changadam ni lan nas di koi even koi gi mai kai gi hai tai ne lan mai kai yeng ba hai wa lai dana thaina da gi lai da ne lan chang de ngai da lan mai kai yeng ba hai wa lai da ne hang da ba
Khangde sir.
omen yeng ba hai ta re ni ko
Oh,
panji ga yeng na dai ne jantra ga sinar ga yam to dai ne lai khom mi du di. So kind of like that. So it's about ngasagi being mentally prepared ki wari ni ko. Mentally prepared or ga changu fazana strategy am ga loina changu. That way you are going to become more efficient. You are going to understand ngasagi grab sing je thuna nang na changi poche mai kai chummi khanga ka doini confidence level wang khalakani ko. So ultimately prekha manung da your confidence level matters a lot. Aktangi nang na chahi chupa tha taruk chupa nang na prepare to give do pung ani gi prekha do decide to do ni. So you need to be confident or gai tari nang gi preparation strategy do pazana marik chum na mai kai chum na chang pom chang ni hal. Yeah, got see khar to khar hole asama du khar to prekha do thok pom lak charani na chang of do na di ya gi ro ba. Pazana plan out to ga set to ga me ba. Prekhazi khallage na changai yimina at least for the next few months, at least for the next 1 or 2 years phammo sini da sina gai loin thada go atai loin kaw thok ke dum kaw thok pi go pesum kai de manava sangha panga hai dudi nang na mai pa ka no automatically nang na kaw ru su loin la da nga tani nang na asadu chaw mani da sa mi gi pa ko nyam chale gai mai pa ko yam tap ki ni ko. This is the time you have to be a bit selfish about yourself. Be selfish. The ultimate resource you have is your brain and your time. How you use your brain, how efficiently you use your brain, how you use your time, on what you use your time, and how effectively you use your time. These things got nang brain the time the sinani nang je chahi ahum mari gi matungda nang kaida karamba position the laiga that you have a left. So decide well. Investment asing ba di ani sini ꯄꯩꯁꯥꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯅꯪ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯃꯥꯡꯈꯤꯕ ꯌꯥꯏ ꯑꯃꯨꯛꯀ ꯂꯥꯛꯀꯅꯤꯌꯦ ꯅꯪꯅ ꯈꯔ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯔꯒ ꯃꯇꯝꯒ ꯅꯪꯒꯤ ꯑꯦꯐꯔꯠ ꯅꯪꯒꯤ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯦꯟ ꯁꯤꯖꯤꯟꯅꯕꯗꯨꯒꯗꯤ ꯍꯜꯂꯛꯑꯔꯣꯏꯗꯕꯅꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯅꯣꯏꯗ ꯐꯨꯜ ꯑꯣꯐ ꯏꯅꯔꯖꯤ ꯌꯨꯠꯅꯤꯀꯣ full of energy ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯅꯤ prepare well sini target sini ꯇꯧꯒꯗꯕꯁꯦ ꯆꯦꯞꯇꯔꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯅꯗꯤ ꯃꯊꯪ ꯃꯊꯪ ꯀ꯭ꯂꯥꯁ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯆꯪꯉꯛꯑꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯍꯣꯠꯄꯒꯤ ꯃꯑꯣꯡ ꯂꯣꯏꯅ ꯇꯥꯛꯂꯛꯑꯅꯤ ꯅꯪꯒꯤ ꯗ꯭ꯌꯨꯇꯤ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯅꯪꯅ ꯈꯟꯖꯒꯗꯕꯗꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯦꯛꯇꯤꯁ ꯇꯧꯕꯗꯣ ꯅꯣꯡꯃꯒꯤ ꯍꯣꯠꯇꯕ ꯌꯥꯗꯦ ꯑꯩ ꯅꯣꯡꯃꯒꯤ ꯑꯪꯀ ꯄꯩꯈꯥꯗ ꯆꯪꯉ ꯍꯣꯠꯂꯨꯗꯣꯏꯗꯣ 35 questions-ꯅꯤꯗꯅ ꯍꯣꯠꯂꯨꯗꯣꯏꯁꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯅꯪ ꯅꯨꯡꯇꯤꯒꯤ 35 questions ꯍꯣꯠꯄꯒꯤ ꯇꯥꯔꯒꯦꯠ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯊꯝꯕ ꯌꯥꯏꯗꯅ Suppose in exam you are going to solve this 35 questions under 20 minutes neva nongmada nangna whole 24 hour gi manungda 35 questions for honing da nangna prekha manungda 20 minutes ki manungda 35 questions hot lo hai di phagi ta do abro ta da
Tai sir.
you have to at least target to per day the 35 questions for the hot period na ko so strategy ni nangi mental orientation ni piri se ko maikai dubu chung gita di fazana aham bagi kick start to bose mentally fazana chum maga chang gita gadi hoigi art of war na like live do khangi na sunju na yu do art of war I have that a battle is 50% of the battle is won before the battle actually take place in a man high lan mai kai yeng maduni ko strategy chum mado mai kai chum maduni ko mentally pasana prepared or vidubuni man high 50% of the battle is won before the battle actually starts having how dring I dagi hona lan mai pak pa si pra later dam aduna mana muksu hai the best of the general sikana no on high targadi lan namase lan je drop thang satna dana ngamba mi debu greatest general ne na haiba ita ba du ta ba du kaino casualty nan head first attempt the phat law na khangi budo adu du na kwai dai nangi mai pak ka do se first attempt the C choice gre second attempt the C choice gre third attempt the C choice gre ne experience tan boy le ga di kai kanai it's not at all useful aduna strategy high basing se mentally chappo fazana chango chahi ama tha taruk taret fazana chappa ga chango hona ba ya ba sina ga piro yo pak to ju ha na te na lobuk ta changa impha mark ta ba na te na ka table da phamaga nungai na itaram thar ga ni khang de mai pom ya ga ni khang de pau hai bani zana hona bio we'll end here today ko my vocal is breaking so this is my limit I'm sorry for cutting it short as it
Thank you, sir.
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 Hoy, sir, honest.
Thank
Hoy, sir, honest.
Okay, take care, ma'am. Have a good day.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir. Bye.